Good day everyone, welcome to this week's edition of the Goes to 11 Vise Squad, brought to you by Run Fly and Tackle. This week I've got a request from Rick, who found this flashy little woven nymph on Instagram somewheres and asked that we maybe try and tie it. So I worked out the pattern and it's kind of a neat little bug. So we'll get to her. In the vise today we're going to start with a size 12 Scud hook I've got a shiny black painted brass bead, which we'll get in here. And the thread we're going to use is green olive UTC in 140 Denier. So we're going to start that. Down the hook. Get rid of the tag. Keep it working down. Now the wire, this is 0.3 mil wire, which works up to about 28 gauge. It's a no-name wire. It's not. This isn't ultra wire. I tried it with the ultra wire. Didn't quite. In the size brassy, I didn't quite like it. It didn't show up enough. Couldn't really see the wraps. But anyway, we're going to take a bit copper and sort of a forest green color. And what we do is we get that started, tie it in, and then I want to kind of push it to the top side of that hook. And I want to tie it in on the top side all the way. Sure it doesn't overlap, and bulk it up. Okay, so now we're just going to use that thread and just build up a nice tapered body towards the front. Something like that. So now, to get the weave on here with the wire, I'm going to put one way and one the other way. So the one that's away from you will end up being the top color, and the one that's towards you is going to end up being the bottom color when you start. So we're going to wrap the bottom color towards you, or away from you, sorry, and then over top of that other wire. And we're going to pull it tight. And try and leave that where it's pulled, try and leave it down the side of the hook shank. It's kind of hard to see. So then we'll pull the top wire back over, and we're going to wrap that bottom wire over that and leave it kind of halfway down the hook shank, or on the side of the hook shank I should say. So then we're just going to keep that pattern going all the way forward. Alright, so when we get up to behind the bead, just bring that top wire over and we'll tie it in. Some good tight wraps. Spin them out of there. We'll do the same with that bottom color. Okay, so we're also going to add a little CDC feather in behind there, sort of a hackle. So I've got some kind of off-colored dark olive CDC here, like that. So I'm going to preen those feathers to the back a little bit, and I'm going to leave that up at the front. Tie that 2 or 3 wraps in there. I'm going to snip that out of there. And then we'll just wrap that CDC around, making sure you push the fibers backwards so you're not overlapping them with them sticking forward. A couple wraps of that. Feather off. Like so. Snip the butt end of it out. And just pull all the remaining little fibers to the back. Just build up a nice thread base. Grab your whip finish tool. Couple wraps. Now if you go tighten that up. And I found if your CDC is a little long, you can probably trim it a little bit so it's not too long. But there's a little woven wire nymph tied for Rick. Anyway, as with every week, we're going to do the giveaway. So this week's question, I think, will come from my last segment, and the question is going to be, what will tying a parachute post teach you? The answer to that is in the video. So whoever answers first below will be the winner of a few of these flies and probably a couple extra that we have kicking around here. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Kind of a different looking little nymph. So be sure to subscribe and hit the bell beside, and you won't miss any of our upcoming segments. Until next week, thanks everyone.